Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of First City. Hopefully you've been liking all the previous episodes that I've uploaded. Just going to go through some cinematics and then go through what we're going to cover in this episode. I think that last cinematic was great, looking into this area, which is still buzzing and hiving, which is great. So in the last episode, we got down to our oil industry, which looks great. Did loads of detailing into the fencing it, and I think it looks great. So what we're going to aim to do today is build our oil industry, which is going to be around here. So we're looking at all this area for our oil industry. But before that, just want to touch up on some things. First of all is, in this area we do have a garbage issue. So I do want to put down some garbage collection here. So let's just get rid of this fence here. And then here I'm going to put this waste to energy plant. So this actually is available in the steam workshop. Has quite a lot of capacity in terms of truck capacity, so 50, and it generates electricity for you. So we are going to put this here, and then we're just going to carry on this fencing all the way around as well. Yeah, I'm happy with this building. I think it blends in quite nicely with the oil industry that we have here as well. Just fenced it off as well, which is good. The other thing I wanted to do was, in this area we still have demand for elementary school, so I'm going to put down an elementary school here as well, high capacity one. So I'm going to pop that here as well, and then we're going to zone this into a first kind of office zone. And we'll see what kind of buildings we get here as well. So we'll see how that grows and see what kind of buildings we get and how they grow into the different levels as well. Parking is getting fully utilised here, isn't it, as well? Let's see what these buildings are like, if they actually do look nice in this area. Might get rid of the duplication ones. I'll have to duplicate that one just in a different colour. See if we get some variety here as well, and make some historical. See how we get along, but we'll come back to this area at the end. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is actually look at where our ore is. So for this area, all our ore is actually in the water, and I think what we're going to do as well is stretch it all the way to here as well, just so we have enough to mine out. The first thing that we're going to have to do is terraform this area, because if you look at the ore, so under the ore industry, if you look at the seabed mining vessels, they're just going on to land. So we need to push this a bit further back and expand this, expand the water area here as well. So let's do that first. So we're going to level the terrain, let's increase the brush size. Just going to follow this one here, so I'm going to right click on here and then follow this round, make this closer. We'll get rid of all the trees as well, so they don't impact us, and move this one back as well, just so we've got enough space here. Just going to select trees on this, so we can just get rid of all of these. Cool, that's done. So let's have a look if these actually fit now. Yep, they should do. Should get enough of these here as well. Yeah. Might just slightly push that bit more back. And we will move these rocks as well. Okay, now that that's done, let's zone this area to be an industry area. So paint industry area, so we're just going to do all of this. And then what we're also going to do is follow this down here as well, just so we're maximising our ore, so we'll put some down here as well. And we'll see how we get along. Okay. Just going to select this road, extend this one out, put all our guidelines in again. Okay, so let's look at the terrain height here as well, just so we don't get too far up. So I think they should be fine. Might pull that slightly back, but let's set it up for now. So what I want to use here is the industry roads. So we're just going to branch off from here, go this way. And then what I want is the maintenance building, not the maintenance building. We want the first ore industry main building here. Just going to build this off. Let's put it at the end. And then what we can do as well is put our barracks here. And then also what we can do is put some parking down. Seems that a lot of trucks are doing U-turns to join the highway. So I think what we might do as well is put a roundabout here so you can swing back round. But let's first of all get these seabed mining vessels in. So I might use the move it mod just to make sure they're all straight. We're trying to go for a similar pattern, so I want the road to be as straight as possible. Quite happy with those. Okay, so let's get the road connected up. And then we'll get in all the essential stuff such as electricity and watering as well. Yeah, I'm happy with those. They look okay. Okay, so the water is now connected and the electricity is connected. Should start mining now. So we already started producing a little bit, and we got enough workers to the next level. So we're working at, got 40 at the moment, we need 75, but they will increase anyway because we've got enough worker availability, so 315 workers. So we've got our first trucks going out, which is good to see. So they're already exporting out. So I'm just thinking, let's just build around about here. So we are going to use the roundabout builder to do this for us. So I think 2 lanes should do the job, and I think that size will be okay as well. So let's get that down and then make sure it's set with all the priorities to go around. There we go. It's got dedicated lanes now. Okay, so now that we've got some mining happening, the next thing that we need to consider is actually some storage. So let's look at what storage is available to us. So we do have sand storage, we do have ore storage, we have ore industry storage, and also this raw mineral storage as well. And I have got some assets as well from the Steam workshop that I'm going to place around here. But let's get the main ones down first. So I do want to get this sand storage and ore storage down. So let's have a look how big these are. So that's how big they are. So let's get a road off here then. Cool, that's that one down. Then get one of these down as well. Then what we might do is put these ones down on this side. Have got a bit of a gap, but what we could do here is do some generic industry, but ore industry here as well. So let's just do that quickly now. So ore industry, click that in, and we put some. So what kind of building to get here? Don't want to do that bit here. I want to keep that clear. So we'll see. But what we probably have now is the influx of trucks importing to us. So I'm just going to turn on these policies now. Improve logistics and improved worker safety. Put those on. Still making a little bit of a loss. We're near enough at level 2 already. So what I'm going to do next is extend this all the way down. Because what I do feel like doing is extending all this all the way up to here. But what I want to have here is a cargo train station. So this is the first one in our city. And I do want to put one that I've downloaded from the Steam workshop, which is this double track cargo station, and I want to put that here as well. So let's see how the road works out first. Quite happy with that there. And then let's connect up the rail. So we do want to run off straight for a bit and then merge onto the track. And then I want to do the same thing over here, because some of the cargo trains are really long and they need this gap to make sure they can stack up as well. Just going to feed this one off as well. Cool, that connection's okay. This one isn't the best. So let's try to get it working. Perfect. And let's get this essential stuff in as well here. So let's get the electricity and the water pipes in. And what I do want to do here as well is around here is add some warehouses and some props, just to make it look like a proper cargo station as well. So let's put down the essential ore stuff that we need to put here as well. So what we have available to us is we have the glass manufacturing plant, and this produces glass, and then we also have ore grinding mill, which produces metal, and there's kind of two versions of each one. So the rotary kiln plant we do metal as well, but a higher production rate, and then we have a fiberglass plant which will do a higher rate of glass production for you as well. So they're what we're going to put down next. Just trying to think where to put them. I don't want this too close to the roundabout. So let's put down our glass production here, put one on each side. And these ones are really big, so face them this way. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think 2 of those will be enough for now, because all the storage will be coming from here anyway, so that's good. And then I do want to have a look at these assets and what these lawns look like, if they're quite big or small. So I have just done this, is move these 2 to this side, and I'll put some more ore storage here as well. And this is from the steam workshop. It's quite nice looking, that one is. The next thing that I want to do is actually build this area up in terms of cargo. So let's see what assets we have available that I can use here. So I just use these cargo yards, just made them historical so they don't go away. So I think they look good because they're blending quite nicely. So I do have these assets as well. Container storage, large stack. This is a different variety of these as well, and the benefit of these is benefit of these is that actually you can set them for the different things. So we're going to go for glass and metal here storage. I'm just going to add some glass and metal ones a bit more here as well. And then what we're going to also do is maybe store some animal products, put some flour in. We haven't got paper yet. Put some petroleum here as well. Any factories, stuff can go here as well. And then we'll put some commercial stuff here as well. I think these just sit nicely there, don't they? Probably feels like a cargo area that you come to as well, and just simple assets that you can use. Just quickly detail this area, so I've put some DHL trucks down, some ship containers and some trucks just at the end, just to finish this area off. If I find some more assets, I probably will detail this a bit more. But let's get back to our ore industry and see how it's progressing. So we're doing okay so far, we're still making a loss. But as our levels go up, the site will become more efficient. So I'm not too concerned about that at the moment, because we're making enough profit. So what I do want to put down is the ore industry maintenance buildings. I'm just going to put this across here. Just 3 of those set here. And then there's a unique building for ore as well that I want to get down just off this road as well. And that is, so I want to get this done as well, right in here as well, just so you can see it off the highway, because it is a really big building. And this just needs metals. That's all it needs in terms of to produce stuff. And I just realised that we've got a fire going on and we haven't put down any fire stations. I think I should be able to cover it from the oil industry, but we should put one down here as well. And whilst we're here, I'll put a small police station down. This junction's doing really well in terms of managing with all the traffic, because if you think about it, this junction is holding two big industry areas. So we've got the oil on one side, and on the other side we've got the ore industry, which is fully thriving now because everything's down, and it's coping quite well. You might get a build up of traffic from here whenever there's cargo coming in, but then it's totally fine afterwards. Okay, so I think it's the time to just do a quick time lapse, just detailing this area. I might expand this industrial area as well, just thinking where to put that. Could put it in this corner here, get some more ore generic industry into this corner as well. So let's do that now. See you shortly. Okay, so I have just detailed this area up. I'll put some fencing around when you come into this area, just so it blends in as well. And then what I've done is set up ore industry here, which we're waiting to grow back. And then I've also extended this kind of cargo bit as well. And then on this side over here, I've put loads of parking down for people to park up. And then just fenced it all in, which is looking good at the moment. So I think when you come from the highway, you'll have a good view, all stuff that's going on around here as well. And the traffic seems to be really well managed. We've got our first cargo train station down as well, which is good to see. And also we've got our first set of office buildings around here as well. We have got some odd ones, which I probably will demolish and see how they grow. But I am going to leave it there for this episode, because we've done all this. We put another elementary school down, built our first office area, and then across the road, across the water, we've got our oil industry pumping out for us, and we've got our ore industry now, which is functioning really well. I think it looks quite good as well. I think once the ore industry, generic industry is in, I think this will look quite clean and quite nice as well. In the next episode, what we're going to do is expand our residential area, because we have loads of demand, we have loads of jobs available now as well. I am thinking of building off this area next, here. So I might have to buy that tile there to go onto that island, because what I want to do is do some really high residential area with some high commercial here as well, which will look quite nice next to this big set of water that we have as well. So that's the next episode. But thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed what we've done today, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe, please put a thumbs up, it helps with engagement of the videos, it gets more people to view my channel as well. But thank you for the support. See you on the next one.